Hi everyone, I'm Huub Hildenbrand. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we have the second lesson of four-part harmonic structures played with the right hand with the plectrum and the fingers together. And in this lesson I show you a nice little study. It's actually quite a systematic approach. When you do, let me. I don't know where to start this lesson actually. We had like lessons which maybe you have to refer to. We talked about cycles in one lesson, and I put the link down in the description below. I don't remember which lesson it was, but cycles. And we talk about, there was one lesson actually there are like 10 lessons where we talk about 4-note structures, and that's a very important set of lessons. And there we also talked about that actually like a scale, when we have a 7-note scale, we can make, out of that, we can make 35 different 4-note structures. So 35 different combinations of notes, different notes. And these 35 we can group into families. We have 5 families. We have a group of just 7th chords, so 3/3 stacked up, 7th chords, like major 7, minor 7, and so on. Then we have triads with an added 2nd degree, so just traditional triads, and whatever triad you find on this scale degree, you add this diatonic 2nd to it. And then we have the same idea, like a triad, with, in this case, with an added 4th. Then we have 4-part 4ths. So instead of stacking up 3rds, like in a traditional 7th chord or triad, we stack up 4ths. So for example, in C major, on the 1st degree, we have a C, and then we stack up 4ths, C, F, B, E. So this would be our 4-part structure. On the 1st degree in 4-part 4ths. That's this family course called is named like 4-part 4ths. And the last family is just like Tetra Chords, or like Migudri call them spread clusters. So the notes are very together, but in the chord you spread them out. So for example, in C major, you just take the first notes of C major, C, D, E, F, and that's already one structure. And then D, E, F, G would be on the 2nd degree, 4-part, Tetra Chords. And Tetra Chords is actually a term from like melodic thinking, but in this case you can just play the Tetra chord on as a harmonic structure. So you spread the notes into different octaves. Okay, but this is not really the topic of today. Today the topic is actually just this one study, which you find in the PDF. You should download in the description below. You find the link for that. And we take, as a scale here, we take F harmonic minor. So F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E. And as a structure, we take triads with an added 2nd degree. So on the 1st degree of F harmonic minor, you have an F minor triad, and you have you as a 2nd degree, as a 2nd of F minor, you have a G in the scale. So you have F minor with a G. And we start with this voicing. And this voicing is actually a double drop 2, drop 3 voicing, and that's another thing you should check out the 4-part structure lesson package. You find it on the playlist actually. If you go to playlist, then you find these 10 lessons there. But I explain it to you one more time. It's drop 2 means. Oh no, actually you have to check that out. I have to be a bit careful not to repeat myself too much. I mean, otherwise you get also bored with these lessons. So every lesson should be really like new material, and so this double drop 2, drop 3 is just a term for how you spread this chord, these 4 notes of the chord. And through the whole exercise, you stay with the same form. But you can also ignore this whole explanation and just focus on the study, which is just written out on the page. So, but it might get you inspired to maybe to look at the system if you don't know the system. And there's another thing we do. We take cycle 3. So cycle 3 means our progression through these chords. It's always in thirds. So we go from F minor with a G to A flat augmented with a B flat, then to C major with a D flat, then to E diminished with an F, then to G diminished with an A flat, then to B flat minor with a C, then to D flat major with a E, so with a sharp second, sharp 9, if you might call it like that, and then the cycle closes and we come back to F minor with a G. So these are our 7th chords in the cycle 3. And another thing what we are doing, we don't, I mean, we use voice leading. So we use a certain kind of voice leading to go through the chords. And I might, I mean, I'm sure I will put on a different lesson. I think, yeah, we have this actually with 3 note structures. We talked about cycles, and there I explained this voice leading to you. So you should also check this out if you get interested in that. And I also put down in the description below, I put a link to this lesson, so it might be clear the whole thing. Okay, so I play you the study, and as I said, this is the 2nd lesson of harmonic structures. We played with plectrum and fingers. So it's actually, for this technique, it's a great musical exercise, and it's also like a very systematic approach to 4 note structures, which might be also very interesting for you to check this out more. Okay, I'll play this study for you. Okay, that's the study, and it's really advanced stuff. It's really heavy to play all these chords, and yeah. So take your time, enjoy these sounds. Actually, if you start to get more if this technique gets more convenient and more easy and more simple, it really, as I said in the first lesson, it really frees you. So it makes you very free to enjoy also a lot of new sounds and a lot of new possibilities. And you can really go to these 4-note structures lessons then, these 10 lessons, and there we really check out all these different 4-note structures with all these different voicings, and most of them actually will be new for you, and they are like hundreds. So really take your time and enjoy these sounds while practicing them. Don't get frustrated if it sounds like really bad at the beginning. It will come, and then you have a complete new technique, and you opened a new door to really cool sounds. So okay, that's it for this lesson. If you like these lessons here on Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia, please don't forget to subscribe. And you can also support this channel. You can go to my website on the Guitar Academia page. You find a button where you can donate. So this would be really cool to support my work here. And yeah, that's it for this lesson. Thank you for watching. My name is Huub Hildenbrand.